Mycenaean culture is an ancient Greek civilization that came into power in the early Bronze Age. The rise of the Mycenaeans was very sudden and the reason unknown. However, many believe that the position of the city has a lot to do with the reason for its sudden rise to power and extreme wealth. The position is in the northeast area of the Peloponnese, which allows the city to have control over all routes coming in through the Greek mainland, giving it power of all trafficking, including the trade. Mycenae's excellent trade brought in a lot of things like gold, silver, ivory, etc. Okay. Also, Mycenae's main export was pottery. Pottery was a very big part of Mycenaean culture. It was influenced by the previous dominant culture, the Minoans. The Mycenaeans pulled a lot of stylistic characteristics from the Minoans. It began with very naturalistic form designs. However, after the fall of Knossos and the Minoan people, Mycenae became the dominant culture and their pottery began to change. The designs became more abstract and cool and complex. Also, as the civilization strengthened, the pottery became more uniformed. The style of each pot, technically and patternized, became similar throughout the region, creating a very distinct style of Mycenaean art. My research question is, what do Mycenaean burial rituals reveal about Mycenaean culture? A lot is revealed from burial rituals, as right off the bat you can tell that the Mycenaean culture is a warrior-based civilization because of many weapons, swords, and battle art in the Mycenaean tombs. Also, we can deduce Mycenae's pure wealth and extravagance from the amount of gold. Mycenae was actually famous for its gold, as there was so much gold it was crazy. My chosen artifact actually is the golden mask of Agamemnon. Upon finding the mask, the golden funerary mask, Hymen Schlige, or whatever his name is, exclaimed, "I have looked upon the mask of Agamemnon." The guy decided, he was convinced that the mask belonged to a legendary king, Agamemnon. Agamemnon was the head honcho. He was in control. He was the most powerful king that Mycenae had ever had. Unfortunately, there is no proof for Agamemnon's existence, so archaeologists later proved that the mask actually couldn't have been related to Agamemnon because of the time frames are completely different. However, the name of the mask has stuck, and the mask is actually on display in the Archaeological Museum in Athens. And furthermore, the mask tells us about the Mycenaean government, because although the Mycenaean government was a bureaucracy, having independent rulers for independent cities. The rulers were extremely powerful, and that is known by the sheer glory that the kings had at their burials, actually being covered with gold, like the mask. The golden mask was a symbol of kingly immortality and allowed the kings to forever gleam in their own glory.